Welcome back to Simple Deals, Hauls, and Coupons. Today I have a Dollar General penny list with markdown list, and this actually started today, May 13th. I'm sorry it took me so long to get this video out. I didn't get the information until kind of later in the day, and it's so much. And I wanted to make sure I had visuals for you. The frozen items have pennied, but not in all areas, okay? So, check these items. I've put down, like I always do, my list and everything, but I also put beneath each list, I put the pictures of the items with their UPC codes. I hope that will help you out. So anyways, let's just get into it. Special thanks to the freebieguy.com for posting the penny and the markdown list. I'm going to be posting another penny list for tomorrow, May 14th. But he did post two different penny lists. This one was of frozen goods, and I was scrambling to try to get this thing ready, but at least I put it together. Hopefully it'll be really good for you guys to screenshot it. But anyways, the freebieguy.com, he has a great website. If you haven't been there, he's always posting ways to save money, all kinds of freebies and deals. He adds new freebies and deals every day, so it's just a great website. Okay, the penny list for May 13th, which is today. Frozen food pennied, okay? If your store hasn't pennied yet, if you're checking the frozen food items and it hasn't pennied, keep checking. It was on freebieguy.com's penny list. It says on there that keep checking, because if it doesn't penny this week, it may penny next Monday. So keep checking. Okay, what I've done for the penny list items, I've put them in their list like I always do with UPC, and then after each slide you'll see the actual visuals with UPCs, and then there will be another slide with the item in UPC and the price, and then the pictures for that. I just thought that was the easiest way to do it so that you could understand that those items went with that particular slide. New markdowns for May 13th. Blue Dot toys are going to be 50% off. Mother's Day seasonal socks and stationery, those are also going to be 50% off. As Seen on TV will continue to stay at 10% off. These are just a few of the examples of those. We have the As Seen on TV Ever Bright LED light, As Seen on TV clear TV antenna, and As Seen on TV Flex Seal Bright. Okay, the markdown list for May 13th continues. We have the Beehive Home is 25% off. Blue Dot apparel and accessories 70% off. And of course these will keep climbing and climbing eventually. Blueprints Home, which I'm not even sure what that is, 25% off. Markdown list continues for starting May 13th. Brown Dot Home is going to be 50% off, and I assume that's everywhere. Calendars are 90% off. Decal Mania hardware and holiday novelty, those are going to be at 90% off. Markdown list for May 13th continues. Fall hardware is 90% off. Gray Dot apparel and accessories are going to be 70% off. And the Gray Dot socks are going to be 50% off. Markdown list continues for May 13th. Mission brand accessories 90% off. We have a men's and boys hat black, the UPC code, men and boys hat and it's navy, and the men's and boys sun sleeves black. Markdown list for May 13th continues. Purple Clover Home is 50% off. Red Triangle socks that have FW23 on the tag, 90% off. Safari Home is 25% off, and Shades of Gray is 25% off. Okay, the markdown list continues for May 13th. Select electronics 70% off. Winter hardware is going to be 90% off, and the White Dot items, BB brand, 90% off. Okay, and these are just a few reminders. Penny shopping is supposed to be a secret. So that just, means when you go into the store, just go in and take a look around. Don't stop and, try to get information. Which leads us to this slide. You never ask Dollar General employees about pennies. I made this mistake when I first started. Because I didn't know, I didn't understand how it all worked. So, the reason why we have the pennies, of course, is because Dollar General employees get the list, and then they're supposed to pull all the things that are on that list. They're supposed to pull off the shelves, and it's not supposed to be on the floor so that those don't exist. But if they don't get them off the floor, and Tuesday comes around, then if you scan those items that are on the list for that week, then it should ring up a penny. And so, but just don't ask them about it. You just go in and just take a look around. Okay, and then your miles may vary, the YMMV. And when I first started, I didn't know what they were talking about. That just means your miles may vary, and items in one area might be a penny, and in another area they might be full price. And I've had that happen to me too. So you just need to make sure that if you find an item that is on the penny list, scan it, because it might be a penny, but it might not be a penny. And if you scan it, then you're more clear when you go up to the checkout. You'll be more confident. Okay, if you are refused a penny item, you can show the Dollar General penny policy, because they are supposed to sell it if it's on the floor and it rings up a penny. They're supposed to sell it to you. But the way I look at it is, I don't want to have the confrontation with anyone. So and I may have been refused a penny item before, I can't really remember. But if that happens to me, I would just say, you know, okay, that's fine. And then I just would not make a big deal about it. But, you know, if you wanted to show them the penny policy and say, hey, it's right here in your store policy, you have to sell that to me, you're supposed to sell that to me, then you most certainly can. It's on the next slide. Okay, and here is the Dollar General penny policy. And it states, penny sales should not occur in a store at any time. If an item rings up for a penny, the item should be sold to the customer for a penny. So that's right in their policy. So if you want to just take a picture of that with your phone, you could have that on your phone ready to go if you needed it. That's all I had for my Dollar General penny list with the markdown list for May 13th. Again, frozen items are pennying. So I hope everyone's able to go out and find some really great pennies. If you like the video, please give me a thumbs up. I hope you'll become a subscriber. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you on my next video.